Hi, and welcome to Three Questions with. Got my buddy Sam with us. Sam is a realtor. Hey, Sam, welcome to the show, bud.
Hey Kevin, how you doing?
Just living the dream as always. Sam, I asked you to come on the show today to translate the economic news for me. So all I'm seeing online is interest rates are going up, which is taking some potential buyers out of the market. How is that impacting people trying to sell their houses? Is it impacting them?
So it depends. So looking at it from two different angles, the selling and the buying.
Yep.
Seller so far, it really, in my opinion, depending on the area, but say Southern New Hampshire, Nashua area, it's not affecting it too much, believe it or not. Buyer demand is still extremely strong. We're seeing multiple offers not being uncommon right now. A lot of the waiving contingencies we saw, a few years back, seem to be coming back regardless of the rates. And the biggest thing is inventory is not really coming up. So that is really the biggest driver of where the market's going at the moment. And I don't see any initial indication like coming up very quickly that says that inventory number is going to drastically increase. It'll come up a little bit in the spring like it always does. But I think we have a long way to go to satisfy the buyer demand, even with the rates, where they are right now.
So regardless of what it's saying in the paper, we're not seeing any price decreases on a larger scale.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing them and here and there, but I would say for the most part, and somebody who's pricing like it was 2021 may be sitting a little while because we're not in that market. Rates are higher than they were before, but I would say by large, any home that's listed appropriately for price wise and is in move-in ready condition, doesn't need a ton of updating or a ton of repairs, it's been well taken care of, is still selling. I mean, median days on market right now in Nashua is 7 days. That, up from 5 days last year. It's really not a big difference. The homes are still moving pretty quick.
That is amazing. I can't even fathom that. Like, you list your house on Saturday and Sam has a deal for me by the following Friday. I mean, I just can't even fathom that. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of cash offers still. A lot of cash offers
just
still.
put it on the market and see what happens. Like, Kev, I sold it in one day. Oh,
yeah.
Good.
You do have to be more realistic with pricing, but you're still getting the demand, you're still getting the offers. So, if you're thinking about it, most people's question right now is where am I going to go? That's the biggest thing, not whether or not I should sell. But there's ways to fix that. There's off-market property opportunities, stuff like that. You can get creative about finding where you go next.
Yep. Now, how about if you're a seller in this market, Sam? What's the advice, bud?
So sellers, I would say, I mean, if you can, there will be a time, probably sooner than later. I don't know if it'll be this year, but I'll be sitting across from sellers, and the conversation will be you sort of miss the market for the price that you want to get. That day will come. It's not right now though, and so if you are in a position to sell, I know you don't want to move with your parents. I know you don't want to rent temporarily or stay with friends and family, but if you can, even temporary. I think the future self of you in your next home, in the home you want to be in, will probably thank you for it because the temporary discomfort you go through now, I think will be well worth it, in the future.
Now, how about buyers? It seems like it's still pretty competitive for them.
Yeah, buyers, I mean, I won't sugarcoat it. I mean, it's not a cakewalk, but at the same time, even, during the last few years, I never had a buyer not get a home, who wanted one, right? Did it take longer? Did it take several offers? Yes. Did it take some creativity? Absolutely. So I would say you need to be patient, first of all, because you want to be calculated. I could tell you, offer 100K over list price, waive the inspections, and, go for that. And yeah, you'll get the house, but that's an extreme level of risk that you may wake up the next day and regret. Probably will, not may, but so you want to be calculated about it, but you also want to be flexible. If a home comes on, you want to get in right away. Don't wait 3 days, and then decide you might want to go in. And then being prepared. I'm a broken record, but I still meet people that they go to an open house Sunday afternoon. They want to put an offer in. Offer deadlines Monday morning. They're not pre-qualified yet. Like make sure that even if you're just thinking about it, get pre-qualified just so you know. And if you don't, if it ends up being 6 months, that's fine. But, at least you have it ready to go in case you do come across the home you really do want to put an offer in.
So, Sam, what's the best way for people to reach out to you so they can learn more about the market and if they're interested in buying or selling a home?
Yeah, absolutely. Email or phone number is the best. So, my last name, Boghigian, Boghigian @kw.com, or my cell phone, 603 339-2429 are the two quickest ways to get me.
Awesome, Sam. I appreciate you taking a couple minutes to call into the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Likewise, Kevin, take it easy.